gonna be here?
I've eaten too much candy today.
Alright, hold on, let me change this.
I actually really don't like it.
Maybe.
It doesn't give me any flavor, so
That didn't really help. Don't have a lamp down here.
It's kind of mid. Is this supposed to be a guitar?
And that looks disgusting.
It's not great.
This is better-ish. Oh, you don't like that.
Oh.
You really don't like that.
No, no.
Alright, noted.
No, mommy.
Oh no. How much money did you spend on that? Okay. It could have been worse.
It doesn't tell me the flavors, and I don't know what I just ate. I kind of just like root beer flavored candy. Okay, hi guys. I like candy, but that's disgusting. If you guys have any suggestion on sour candy, I will gladly take it. That was
Note to self, noted for next time. It's fine.
It's great. Anyway.
Yeah, we're back. Another episode. What, we're like 20 episodes in now, I think. 21 episodes in? Wow, that's crazy. You know, that means we're coming up halfway.
Again?
Yeah. The time is flying by. My goodness. I mean, it doesn't feel like that during the week, but when we get to recording these, it's like, really? It's time to record again?
No, this week flew by really fast, except for Friday. Felt like it was taking forever. And then it was over, and then I'm like, oh, it's Saturday. Nope, it's Sunday. Nope, it's Sunday night. Okay. I have to go to work.
Yeah, but, I mean, pretty normal episode for us. I don't think we're doing anything out of the ordinary. I know what it is, but that's okay. I'll scroll down and I'll fix that in the notes while you're going through and doing stupid statistics to start off. Yeah, but I don't think anything out of the ordinary is happening in this episode for once. Hopefully no crash outs.
Yeah.
But cool. Yeah, we'll kick it over to stupid statistics.
Oh, okay. Welcome back to Stupid Statistics. It's been a week, literally. In today's game against the Chiefs, the Raiders quarterback Geno Smith didn't complete any passes after the first quarter until there was 1 minute and 48 seconds left in the third quarter. I mean, did you see the score?
Foreshadowing for later.
Yeah, keep a lookout for that if you haven't seen it already. And then according to Felipe I'm really freaked out there. Lestro nearly retired in 2024.
Yeah. I was thinking that it was like around the Canadian Grand Prix, and then I realized, wait, that injury was this year.
It was.
Whoops.
And then Bayern Munich are the only team in all of Europe's top leagues to be undefeated. The team has won 11 out of 11 consecutive games in all competitions. You know, I was thinking about that today too. I was like, I think Bayern Munich is undefeated right now. I don't think they've lost a game yet. And I was like, exactly. That's why they're my favorite team.
Now, that being said, we had some scary moments in today's game, but we'll get to that again in a little bit. But, yes, we are undefeated so far, and I'm just holding my breath.
Speaking of soccer.
Yeah. Alright, so we're still not 10 games into the season, technically speaking. So, I'm still not doing any tables or standings of who's where. That will be next week, hopefully, if I feel like doing it. But we'll start in Serie A. Napoli lose to Torino 1-0. Inter Milan beat Roma 1-0. Juventus lose 2-0 to Como. Lazio ties Atalanta 0-0. And AC Milan beat Fiorentina 2-1. Something to note about this, you all know, we USMNT fans, the one and only Christian Pulisic got injured on international duty against Australia. So it's looking like he's going to be out around a month. They said 3 weeks to a month. I'm thinking that they will not send him to the next USMNT window. So that's unfortunate, but he picked up a hamstring injury. But it's a low-grade one. Not that it makes it any better. But it is a low-grade hamstring injury, and it doesn't look like he's gonna play for a little bit. And I saw the tackle that made him get injured, and I was like, all right, so the ref's just letting them tackle like this? Like, are you kidding me? But
Refs
it's
are letting
fine.
somebody do a lot of things they shouldn't.
Yeah, well, Anyways, Premier League, Tottenham lose to Aston Villa 2-1. Man City beat Everton 2-0. 10-man Chelsea beat Forest 3-0. Arsenal beat Fulham 1-0. And the shocker, Man United upsetting Liverpool 2-1. I wish I had written down more stats for that game, but let me just tell you, Man United beating Liverpool. Like, what's happening at Liverpool? Because I saw that Harry Maguire scored more goals at Anfield, which is Liverpool's home stadium, than Mo Salah and Florian Wirtz this season. And I was like, huh? Are you kidding me right now? Ain't no way. But then to La Liga, where Barcelona beat Girona 2-1. Barcelona did confirm that Lewandowski does have a torn muscle in his left biceps femoris, which is in his thigh, but I don't really know like what exactly it is, so I'm gonna let
It's basically a hamstring tear. Like,
right. So then why didn't they say hamstring?
Because they have to make it like more complicated. I mean, this is like general knowledge, so this isn't medical advice, but it's mostly a hamstring tear from what I can understand. But it's like the hamstring muscle territory, if that makes sense, like group. Okay. Yeah, so they have to like probably make it more detailed, but like for someone's general knowledge, they probably could have just said hamstring area.
Great, thanks. I love that. And then Atleti beat Osasuna 1-0. Real Madrid beat 10-man Getafe 1-0. There was a Getante's red card was in the 77th minute, and Mbappe's goal came in the 80th minute, so you can see the direct impact that the red card had. And of course, it was to one of their players that they just had substituted onto the pitch, and fun times, am I right? But then we'll go over to the Bundesliga, which I'm sure you all are waiting for because it's our favorite segment within soccer. So we have Leverkusen beating Mainz 4-3. We have Union Berlin beating Gladbach 3-1. I did see that Gio Reyna did get a couple minutes in here, so maybe he'll get a call up to the next USMNT camp. Or Joe Scally as well. Hopefully one of them can get a call up, but apparently Gladbach's having a very bad season this year, so who knows. But then Leipzig beat Hamburg 2-1, and Bayern beat Dortmund 2-1. We had goals from Harry Kane and Michael Olise in the second. Oh my gosh. In the 22nd minute and the 78th minute, respectively. We had 7 shots on target, 15 shots total, 61% of possession, and 4 corners. And let me just tell you, Michael's goal, it was great. Because it's one of those ones where you're pressuring the defender or the goalie inside of the box. And he came in and he slid tackle towards the ball, and he deflected it that it went in the goal. And I was like, Yes! What a great goal! He was so good. So good. And that just made me happy that we won and we stayed undefeated. That's it for soccer. I don't believe Champions League is this week, so yeah, we're getting around to that video at some point. We'll get around.
Just give us some peace, because like it's not been easy right now. A lot of podcasters just get to podcast. We don't. We gotta work normal job.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But now we'll move over to football, or as Lando calls it, American football.
Okay, so here are our scores. Now, there are 3 games that haven't been played yet, so we'll talk about those later. But you have the Bengals versus the Steelers. The Bengals beat the Steelers 33-31. The Rams beat the Jaguars 35-7. The Eagles beat the Vikings 31-13. The Panthers beat the Jets 13-6. The Browns beat the Dolphins 31-6. The Bears beat the Saints 26-14. The Chiefs beat the Raiders 31-0. And that's kind of jumping back to our stupid statistic, the score. That's the only reason the Chiefs won, because the Raiders suck. And then the Colts beat the Chargers 38-24. The Broncos beat the Giants 33-32. And keep this in mind, the Broncos scored all their points in the 4th quarter. 33 points. They beat the Giants by 1 point in the 4th quarter, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, no, it was crazy. Crazy ending to that game. But I'll
honestly,
talk about
if I was the Broncos, I'd be like, well, dang, okay, way to surprise.
You have no idea the sequence of events that happened, but I'll talk about it here in a couple minutes.
And then we have the Packers. The Packers beat the Cardinals 27-23. The Cowboys beat the Commanders 44-22. And I just realized I spelled Cowboys wrong. Why didn't it autocorrect?
I don't know. The same thing happened for the Eagles and the Chiefs.
It's because I'm typing with a brace on, and I can't type well with the brace. Okay, and then the Falcons versus the 49ers are currently playing right now, and it's 3-0. So the 49ers are beating the Falcons. Is that what
other way.
No, it's... Well, the Falcons are losing to the 49ers.
No. Falcons are winning.
Cool, okay. And then, it's been a long day, okay, guys? And then the Buccaneers versus the Lions are tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And then the Texans versus the Seahawks are also tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. And I think we were talking about this in the last video where you were like, 10 p.m.? And I was like, what?
Yeah, well, it's because they're playing at Lumen Field, and that's in Seattle. So they did it as a night game for over there.
Sorry, if it's starting at 10 p.m., best believe I'm sleeping.
Well, it's 7 p.m. their time, so...
I'm here. Hi. So, first things first, we have the Tennessee Titans fire head coach Brian Callahan will make 26 cents every second until 2029, the equivalent of $972 an hour.
Yeah.
Must be nice to make that much every day.
That's what I said. That's what I said. I wish.
Nice. And then we have the Cowboys CB, Trevin Diggs,
Quarterback,
yeah.
Corner.
For a loop, I'm not gonna lie. Suffered a concussion after an accident at his house.
Yeah, they didn't say what happened, so who knows? Considering he's related to Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, was Stephon Diggs there when it happened?
I hope not.
And then, the Niners tight end George Kittle makes his return to the team after suffering a hamstring injury in Week 1's win over the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah. Let's see. Does he have any? I'll see. Does he have anything going for him right now? No, he does not. Yeah, no. He has nothing going for him at the moment. He must have targets because he's showing up on the thing, but something must have happened that he didn't.
So, a quick question. I haven't checked my fantasy football today. And I just checked it. How's your brother?
He's not doing well. You didn't
help me though, okay? You never helped me once.
No,
I
I
figured
didn't.
it
I
out.
told him that. I told
I'm
him
sorry.
that today on our way to church. We were in the church parking lot, and he's like, "So, how's Julie doing?" And I was like, "Good. You know, we were talking the other day, and she was asking for help on her fantasy team, and I told her I don't want to get beat up, so I can't help you."
No, I literally panicked and I was
He
like,
was like,
crap, I
"Good."
can't help it. I was like, okay, now I gotta think first before I do anything. And so as I was on my 30-minute lunch break, I quickly like changed out players because I had a bunch of players on bye, and I was like, I saw it got me like a couple percentages over Zach, and I was like, okay, you know what? If I lose, at least I tried.
If I
I did
lose, I
not.
no, but you're on pace for 142 points.
Really? Dang.
Yeah.
Y'all want to see my team? I don't think I showed you my team's name. Anyways, moving on. Sorry, I was just like, because you were talking about how much Kittle got, and I was like, oh, didn't Meg or someone have Kittle on their team? And I was like, oh, I might as well. And I was like, oh crap. I try not to check my fantasy team because it stresses me out. Because I'm like, I don't want to get my hopes up because I have been doing pretty good. But like the second I get my hopes
You
up, I
know
like
who has George Kittle?
who.
Dylan.
I asked him how is his team doing. He goes, not great.
Well, he's 3-3. He's gonna beat Meg. He's projected 155 points.
Okay. He's like, the other day when Natalie was on FaceTime with him, he's like, I don't want to talk to Julie right now. It's not fair that she's beating all of us. I was like, I'm sorry.
Well, who did you? Well, you got a loss though, right? Yeah, you. Who did
I
you
lost to
lose
someone. I want to say like your cousin or someone.
Sophie, maybe.
I think I lost to Sophie. It was. Oh, I don't know actually.
Here,
How
I
do
can
you?
look at this.
There it is. It was. I thought it was last week I lost. No,
No,
I
you
won.
played Becca last week.
I won last week.
No, you lost to Meg.
I was like, it was Meg. It wasn't any of my family members. I thought.
Yeah, it was
Meg got
Meg.
me. Literally, Meg got me by like what, 8 points.
4 points, yeah. Because Baker, Enrico, and Rashad White all went off that week. Zach Ertz didn't get her any points. And then Chris Godwin got injured that game, so he left early. And yeah, it's a miracle that you both. Well, then you had Amari and Hampton get injured, so that didn't help you. And then Brock Bowers was out. He got injured during that game.
I'm in like a 3-way tie right now with your dad and then Sophie.
Yeah,
with,
well, my dad's beating Sophie, so really it's just my dad that you're up against. Yeah.
But my playoff percentage is 83.
Yeah, you'll probably get in.
I'm just so
I
happy.
probably
I'm
won't.
never this good at anything. I'm never this good at anything. I'm like, if I'm losing F1 podium predictions, at least I'm winning fantasy.
I don't have the most points against me, so that's okay. But I'm in a
Becca's just happy to play.
5-way tie with Nat, Becca, Caleb, and Zach. We're all 2-4.
Losing, so
yeah, Zach's losing. I'm beating Becca, so I'll go up. But
you know, Becca's just happy she's playing. Like, in all honesty, she was like, hey, do you want to help me with my players? And I was like, I will try my best, because I'm not good at this either. She's like, you're winning. And I'm like, I don't know how.
It's because you got Jonathan Taylor. The bot auto-picked Jonathan Taylor, and that's why you're doing so good. Because the Colts just run it all the time.
Yeah, that's true. That's so true.
But I lucked out with Tyler Warren, who ironically is also on the Colts. So they either give it to Jonathan Taylor or Tyler Warren.
I dropped my kicker because my other kicker was on bye and wasn't getting me any points for the last 3 games. Or wasn't giving me, like, something happened and I was like, I need a new kicker.
Well, you know what? I didn't start Devontae Smith this week, and that could have gotten me 33 points. Whereas Lad McConkey only got 15. and Dallas Goedert only got 4.8. But the last 4 times that I've had Dallas Goedert on my bench, he's gone off for like 25 or more points. So, but I got the Chiefs defense, and they got 13.
I should have played Addison as my wide receiver.
Noted for next week.
Oh
Meg
my God, we didn't
needs
finish this
Baker
video.
Mayfield
We
and
talked at
Rachaad
24
White and
minutes.
Jake Bates to do very well tomorrow.
She
needs them all to get like a combined total of like 100 points. She needs
Becca?
like 30 points from each of them. No,
Look,
Meg.
I was with Becca's, I was really working hard on her roster. Her and Caleb. I was trying to fix their rosters, and it was just like, Caleb, you're giving me nothing here. I'm gonna be so honest with you. Like, I'm really struggling. And then Becca, I'm like, your roster's pretty good. It's just like Lamar Jackson.
Too bad your people are on bye. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, she had so many people on bye, and so did Caleb. And then he had Tyreek, and we were just talking about that the other day. He's like, I finally watched his injury. Yeah, he was doomed. I was like,
from the start.
You wonder why I texted you that night and was like, find someone else now.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to our main half of this out. So, the Bucs wide receiver Mike Evans needs to average 78.2 yards per game for the rest of the season in order to reach the 1,000 receiving yards mark.
Yeah, he is one of the wide receivers with the 1,000-yard mark consecutive streak per season streaks. So I think this next one breaks the Bucs record holder, but I'm not 100% sure. But I feel like that's why it's important. But averaging 78.2 yards, I mean, it's doable. He could probably do it. I mean, Chris Godwin is still out this week, and Emeka Egbuka is going to be a game-time decision with his injury, so it's doable.
And then, racing.
Yeah, baby. So our COTA recap and Mexican Grand Prix preview will be out this week. We actually got the COTA one out on time this week. You're welcome. Welcome for that. It took me so much effort to go through and try and get that done for you guys, but I did it. IndyCar still not in season, but we will see the infamous Pato Award this weekend at Mexico. I believe he's taking the place of Oscar in FP, but I don't know. I don't know for certain. I think also Arvid Lindblad is in for FP1 as well. I think there's a couple others, but I don't know who exactly. But we also got to see the Arrow McLaren boys at the COTA Grand Prix this weekend. So that was nice to see. Apparently they were doing hot laps around the track, so, good for them.
I did not see that.
Yo, I would love to do a hot lap around COTA. I think that'd be so fun. The elevation change in turn 1. I love it so much. Anyways, back on track here. To NASCAR playoffs, it was Talladega this week. Our Stage 1 winner was Ty Gibbs. Stage 2 was Chase Briscoe. Our top 5 for the race was Cole Custer, Bubba Wallace, Ty Gibbs, Todd Gilliland, and Chase Briscoe, who won. Again, our eliminated cutoff is in Martinsville, and that's October 26th, so that will be next weekend. And yeah, I'm holding out hope that William Byron can get a win here or something, because I don't think he's looking like I don't know what happened, because he started off the season so good. But Martinsville is low-key a bit of a home track for him, so please. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I didn't see anything else about it, so thanks, Talladega. But we'll go over to the radar points. Julie's was COTA, of course. Mine was Cowboys and Commanders this afternoon. And it's also the Bucs and Lions that are playing tomorrow night. This week's mine is El Clasico that will be played next Sunday. I'm really looking forward to it. And I'm a little bit disappointed in myself for not recognizing that Der Klassiker was being played this past weekend, and I was like, bruh, are you kidding me? I really was that out of touch that I forgot about it. But it's fine, I guess. It's fine. An NFL game you can watch next week. Actually, there's two. Sunday night and Monday night football. So Sunday night is Packers and Steelers. That'll be a good game because Aaron Rodgers. And then Monday night is Commanders and Chiefs. And hopefully Jaden Daniels can play because he got tackled in a way that made his hamstring pop. And I hope he didn't tear his hamstring.
I was also going to suggest the Packers and Steelers because I thought that would be a good game too. Because Aaron Rodgers. And then I also suggest of course, the Mexican Grand Prix. The home of last year's, not the home of the last year's race winner. Carlos's last win.
Yes.
Which was pretty cool.
Hopefully and he's again. Still Ferrari's most recent race winner. So
yeah, so maybe we can make Williams a race winner. Or Orlando. I'm fine with either. But I'm always rooting for Carlos. Personally. But keep a lookout for our F1 video that we're going to be recapping and previewing the Mexican Grand Prix. So keep a lookout for that. And if you don't want to miss it, please subscribe and turn on our post notifications. Please like our videos. It makes our day so much happier. And comment your ideas, your thoughts, and anything you liked about the video or what you think we should add to it. Hopefully not too much because the videos take forever to edit. Give us ideas because we're willing to try them out. And then check out our links in the description below for our other social media pages. We have TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, the whole shebang. If you want to check it out, look at our description below. And if our links are not in the description because we forgot to, hey, check out the video we suggest at the end of this video because it's probably in that description. So, and we're almost halfway to 500 subscribers. Thank you to all the people who have subscribed since our last video. That means so much to us. It makes our day a bit brighter. So if you want to be one of those people, please subscribe.